Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gen Con 2025. So exciting. That was really good. I'm going to get Bill to do all of our lifting up going forward. I love you. Thank you for being here. You guys are all amazing. I am Greg Tito. I am Director of Communications here for Disney Lorcana at Ravensburger, and I am so excited to be here with you all at Gen Con because this to me is like where all gamers come together in Indianapolis. We have so much fun. We play nonstop games for 4 days, and it is really, really a special time for all of us. So I'm so glad that you are here. How many of you are here for your first time? I met some of the folks who are here for the first time. Yes, we got some. Yes, some newbies are here. This is Gen Con. This is what it's all about, and I am ready to get this going. Are you guys ready? All right. We have got a lot of programming happening here over the next, 90 minutes to 2 hours of nonstop action. We're going to talk about upcoming sets for the Disney Lorcana TCG, including Whispers in the Well and some other fun things that you don't even know about. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about Disney Lorcana Challenge and all of the events that are coming up. Then we're going to do an amazing anniversary panel where we talk about all of the fun memories that have been a part of this community over the last couple of years. I can't wait to welcome you all to that. And then, if we have time, we're going to, just for the folks here who are assembled, do a little bit of a Q&A, answer all your questions about this amazing game and where it's going in the future. All right. That's a lot to cover. Am I right? It's a lot. But we're going to do it all with you. And again, I am so excited that you all are here. Excellent. So, let's look back a little bit at Gen Con 2 years ago, 2023. How many of you were here at this event when everything was happening? Look, oh my God, I see so many hands. Look at you. Give you all a round of applause for being here at the launch of Disney Lorcana TCG. I see some amazing faces who are here. There's the first purchase of Disney Lorcana. We have that documented. I love that that actually happened here in this building 2 years ago, and it's just a wonderful time to celebrate it all. We see Ryan Miller there, one of the co-creators of the game, talking about how amazing it is for you all to be in cosplay and all the things. I see some amazing cosplay out there. I think I even saw a staff at one point. Is that true? Look at that. Yes, look at that. That's so cool. I love that. We love to encourage all of that going forward. It is amazing. So, yes, this was a wonderful event. There was chaos, there was excitement, there was passion, and it was a wonderful launch, I think, for what was an exciting game for everyone. It was felt all throughout the industry. All of us who were there watching it were amazed at the excitement that everyone was having. And so it is a big part of why we are celebrating here today. But the team at Ravensburger has been continuing to put out lots of great cards, lots of great sets. There's a wonderful story going on, and so we wanted to make sure that you all got a chance to see all of that story, and what better guide to give you throughout all the past 2 years of story of Disney Lorcana than Ryan Miller, one of the co-creators of the game. So let's take a look at what has been happening with Disney Lorcana story so far.
Hello Lumineers, and happy birthday to the Disney Lorcana TCG, which launched right here at Gen Con 2 years ago. And we simply would not be here without all of the great players, stores, content creators, and collectors in the Lorcana community. It's almost hard to believe we're already 8 sets in, putting out approximately 1,700 unique cards. And across those cards, we've seen some exciting adventures and quests play out. Let's quickly revisit a few of the most exciting moments. In the first chapter, Illumineers like you were called to the Great Illuminary, where they discovered how to summon characters off the pages of lore books. And while most of those summoned were friendly, not every book was meant to be opened. After a curious Illumineer unlocks a mysterious lore book, a torrent of volatile, magical ink burst from its pages and cascaded through the halls. This deluge swept up precious items, dropping them into the inklands below. To retrieve what was lost, an expedition party journeys throughout these mysterious lands. But in the shadows, a dark force that escaped amid the flood was about to enact a sinister plan. Using her special brand of magic, Ursula entangled the minds of glimmers to faithfully do her bidding. Though she assembled an army, it was not enough to stop the fighting spirit of the Illumineers. To celebrate their victory over Ursula, everyone in the realm throws a massive party. But amid the dancing, singing, and even a food fight, a cryptic map is discovered. The map appears to lead to a mysterious island at the center of a watery labyrinth, the Azurite Sea. Once on this island, the Illumineers meet the mysterious Arcasian. In turn, she teaches them the ancient ways of ink casting. helping them unlock even more powerful abilities. And they certainly needed this help as Jafar soon ascended the throne to rule over all of Lorcana. Through wits and bravery, the Illumineers eventually steal his all-powerful crown and overthrow the villainous Vizier. The story of Disney Lorcana is far from over, and if I could tell you more, I would. Thanks for being with us on this journey so far, and we're very excited for you to discover what is in store for this wondrous world.
Yes, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to Ryan Miller and to Steve Warner, both of the co-creators of this game, for making it happen. I think they deserve a round of applause for getting this going. Yes, let's give it loud enough, yes, so they can hear it all the way in Seattle. We need it one more time, everybody. Yes! All right, that worked. They're probably also watching this, so that's also great that you got to get that going. Awesome. All right, at this time, I want to talk about all the fun thing that's going on with Disney Lorcana, and to bring that up is Elaine Chase, head of category for TCGs at Ravensburger. How's it going, Elaine?
I'm doing great. How are you, Greg?
I love your ears.
Thank you.
They look awesome. They're
sparkly.
So
sparkly. There's another sparkle right there in the front.
Oh my God,
yes,
there is.
Look at that.
We got sparkling happening all over. I'm so glad you're here.
Can you believe that we are back at Gen Con?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So
yeah.
for me, Gen Con just has this special place for the Disney Lorcana TCG, right? To me, it's kind of a little bit like home, right? Like this is kind of the birthplace of it. So I'm really happy to be back here and celebrating our 2nd anniversary with all of you here and watching at home.
Yes, exactly. And you and I got to watch it from the outside.
We did, yeah. It was amazing, right? Just to see the sheer amounts of passion and love and joy that were coming out, for this amazing kind of reimagining of your favorite characters from Disney into this amazing TCG game experience.
Awesome. Yeah, and you and I were so excited that we had FOMO. We wanted to come in and be
a
part of this community.
We couldn't stay out.
Couldn't resist. Yeah, exactly. And since you've come on board, you're spearheading all these amazing initiatives. And one of the ones we wanted to talk about today is the Ravensburger Play Hub. So what can you tell us about that?
So I am so happy that we were able to launch the Ravensburger Play Hub just over the last couple of months. The Ravensburger Play Hub represents our commitment to building those communities where they matter most. Right. And that's in your local friendly game store.
That's right.
That's where it is. Because that's where you go week in and week out, where you make friends, where you hang out with people, where you build your community. And that's really the heartbeat of what makes the Disney Lorcana TCG community what it is, right?
Absolutely.
So the Ravensburger Play Hub, also known as the RPH, so the RPH, that's our commitment for that, right? And so where we are right now is stores are all furiously signing up and getting into the program. They're starting to run their first events. Our set champs have been running on the RPH, the platform powered by Cardio, and it's been really awesome. And right now we're looking at all the players out there to come on in, make your accounts so that you can log in, find a store near you, and especially look for Fabled pre-release events.
That's right.
Which will be on August 29th.
Sign up for those. How many of you have RPH accounts already? Yes, all right, good. That's not everybody. We need all of you to sign up. Get ready, go to events as much as you can, as well, your local game store. Make sure that they have an account.
Yeah, so the important thing there, as I said, we're in this transition phase where all the stores are getting in. So if you log in, you look for an event, you don't see your favorite local friendly game store, just give them a little poke and be like, hey, I was looking to play in your Lorcana TCG events. Make sure you sign up for the RPH so I can find you and come on in and play.
That's right, yeah, and it's a tool that I think will just continue to improve and get better. We need your feedback, we need ways to make it all better, and that all just starts with all of you because it is a community tool.
Yeah. Yep. And long term, we really look forward to having lots of different kinds of play experiences for every kind of player.
Exactly. So we'll be adding more to it too.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing you've been working on. You've been working on tons of stuff, including getting collecting being a big part of what this community is all about.
Yeah, so I'm so excited about a couple of products we have coming out soon and a whole new play pattern that we're talking about. And that really is collecting, because collecting is so much of the fun of a trading card game, right? Like figuring out what cards you want and chasing after them, trading with your friends. So we've got two really great products that are coming out October 3rd. One of them is the collection starter set, and this has everything you need to kickstart your collection. It comes with 4 Fabled booster packs and this gorgeous Tinkerbell Giant Fairy promo card, also known as Big Tink. I was just going to say Big Tink up front, and I got to catch myself and say her full actual official name.
Right.
It's got
Big Tink confirmed.
It's got Big Tink, and it comes with a nice 4-pocket portfolio that's like this big. You can fit it in those little mini backpacks. It's fantastic. So you can get your cards, put them in there. There's also a little insert that tells you about the cards, so you can learn kind of what kind of cards are there, what its rarities mean, how do I start collecting, all that kind of stuff.
That's awesome, right? And then we also have the Elsa gift box.
There's also the Elsa gift box. So the Elsa gift box is similar. It comes with 5 booster packs, though, of assorted different sets that have come out, over time. And this one comes with this gorgeous Elsa 5th Spirit promo card, and it comes with a storage box. Right, so the collection starter set comes with a portfolio, and the gift set comes with the storage box. So both of these are great ways to kickstart your collection, add to your collection, store your collection, show off your collection, carry it around, all those things. Yeah.
Most of these folks probably already have a collection. So what's great about this is
you get to share your love of the Disney Lorcana TCG with the people in your life. Holidays will be coming up, and you know what? You can put them on your own wish lists if you want to. Like, you've got relatives who are like, I don't know what to get you, because it comes with all those booster packs and those cool promo cards.
Yeah, but then you can get people in this way, right? There's everything you need. You can store it all there. So I think that's a great way to, again, get more and more people into this, which is what this is all about, having more people to play Disney Lorcana with.
Yeah. Yep. So also this weekend, Greg.
That's right.
At Gen Con.
We have a collection
We have a collection quest. So this is our first kind of blowout of our collection quest. So collection quest is a great way for you to come on in and enjoy all the wonder of the Disney Lorcana TCG in a very laid back social way, right? Where you actually come in, you get booster packs, you get a card that tells you what your quest is, and my quest is going to be different than your quest, Greg. And we open up our cards and we try to find the cards that we need for our quest. Right. And I'll probably open some of them, but some of them I'll probably need to look around and trade with folks and meet new people and make new friends and add to my collection. And then when you hand them in, you get this wonderful Anna Icebreaker card that you can get just for doing this collection quest here.
That's amazing. I love that. And we have so many of those happening all weekend long. How many of you guys already have tickets to the collection quest in room 130? All right, good. Excellent. Get everybody coming on as you can, because again, this is a way to meet other Lorcana fans and have a low-key way to be able to interact with each other and again, make new friends, which is what this is about.
And the great thing is, because it's our 2-year anniversary, there's different kinds of time slots for all the different sets that have come out.
That's right, yeah. So from first chapter all the way up to Reign of Jafar each day. There are still some tickets available, so definitely get in there if you can. And at the very least, you'll get some open packs, which everyone loves opening packs, right? It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But we do have one more exciting thing to talk about with the Lorcana Collection Quest.
So the next place that our Collection Quest is going to be is at the Disney California Adventure Park. So starting when Fabled comes out for its pre-release on August 29th, there's going to be a special Collection Quest event that's in the Beast Library inside the Animation Pavilion in DCA.
That's right.
Which is really amazing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a wonderful kind of hosted experience with an Illuminator there guiding you through the experience of the Disney Lorcana TCG. You're going to have a Collection Quest there, along with getting a Fabled booster pack. When you trade and get your Collection Quest finished, you're going to be able to go over to the off-the-page shop that's right there next to the Animation Pavilion, hand in your Collection Quest, and get this gorgeous Belle Accomplished Mystique promo card.
That's right, yes. And it will be starting on August 29th and going until supplies last.
Until supplies last.
So it'll be going, and you should all head, if you can, to the Disney California Adventure Park and check this out. And yes, the Belle Accomplished Mystics will be a big part of it.
Beautiful.
Not only that, we also have these amazing things we are ready to talk about.
Yes, I am so happy about puzzles. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I am an avid puzzler.
You are?
I am. So I have been doing specifically Ravensburger puzzles for decades.
They're the best puzzles in the business.
In my humble opinion, Ravensburger makes the best quality puzzles. And I have thought so for decades before I came to work here. They really are fantastic. So the first thing I said when I joined the company was, Disney Lorcana TCG puzzles when?
And that is now.
Or almost now, almost now.
Very soon.
They come out September 1st in all the wonderful places that you would find your other Ravensburger puzzles. And they are going to be available at Destination D23.
That's right.
And so we're showing off for you here today some of the images of the first round of puzzles. And note I said first round of puzzles.
Note.
First.
Mute.
So this first round of puzzles is a series of 6 1,000-piece puzzles, one for each ink color, that each shows off a collection of art from that ink in the Disney Lorcana TCG. So you can see right up here, we're showing off for the first time these 4 different ink puzzles. And then there are 2 more. You're gonna have to wait because the other 2, the Steel and Amethyst, are Disney exclusives. So Disney's going to be announcing those, and you'll be able to get those in wonderful Disney retail locations. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Are those
Right?
gorgeous? Woo!
Yeah. You'll be able to get the 4 you see here at retail locations in North America,
Yep.
everywhere you would get puzzles normally. So
Yep.
there they are.
Yep.
We're really excited about that. We're going to probably get one of those in the office, right?
Oh yeah, on the puzzle table, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look forward to that because, you know, it's a relaxing, fun
love
thing
it.
to do. And
Yeah.
it is a great way to interact with all these amazing glimmers that you see here depicted.
I'll tell you, I love doing Lorcana, Disney puzzles, soon to be Disney Lorcana puzzles.
Yes.
I love to do them while watching Disney animated movies.
Oh, that's
because
perfect.
like it's on in the background and I just kind of like sing along as I do my puzzles. It's my happy place.
Now we're going to be doing that in the office. We'll
Yes.
be singing. We won't do it on camera, but we will be doing that. Absolutely. I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Elaine. This is
Yeah.
great. I can't wait for all of these fun things.
Neither can I.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a great year 3.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Elaine. You have been wonderful. I can't wait to bring you back on maybe for some question and answer
Yeah,
stuff later on.
would love to.
These people have lots of things that I think they want to ask, right?
That sounds great.
I don't know. All right, we'll see.
Thanks, Greg.
Awesome. Thanks, Elaine.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right. I would love to bring on Stephen Cooper. He is our senior tournaments operations and managing things. Managing things. Yeah. Also known as Coop. I just like calling him Coop. So you all can do that now too. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great. This is my first Gen Con, so it's a pleasure to meet all of you, and finally excited to be here.
You're not alone. There are lots of other first
Great.
Gen Connors here. So
Perfect.
very excited to welcome you. You've been doing amazing stuff, especially with the World Championship in June.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that was already a little over a month ago at this point, but it was such an incredible event. I mean, I can go on and on about how incredible that event was. The competitors really came out to play and put on a great show. The fact that it was hosted at Walt Disney World was incredible. But you know, again, like I said, I can go on and on about it. But
luckily,
I'd rather just
we have a
show
video
you.
about it. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's do a little recap of what was happening at the World Championship in June.
The first Disney Lorcana TCG World Championship was an incredible experience for fans to watch live all weekend long. Viewed by more than 140,000 fans across the world, the broadcast team kept spirits high and the competition fierce. Congrats to DKP for defeating Ed Chu in the final round to earn the first one-of-one Golden Mickey. With the first world champion crown, fans can now look forward to the next season of competitive events with dozens of challenge events and other events on the horizon in 2025 and 2026. The Ravensburger team is excited to grow support for organized play for the Disney Lorcana TCG. So now you have to be asking yourself, who will be the next Disney Lorcana World Champion?
Me?
I think it might be
No.
Wait,
No.
maybe one of them.
Maybe one of you. Yeah,
one of you is
for
going to be the
sure.
next world champion. It might just be. All right, that's amazing. Excellent. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, big congratulations again to DKP. It was such a hard-fought finals.
Ooh, that's right. I think he might be there.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yay! Excellent. Yes, and Ed Chu.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh my
And
God,
of
that's
course,
amazing.
congratulations to Ed Chu coming as the runner-up as well. They both
Yay!
made history that weekend. So yeah, big congrats to both of them, and also big congrats to all of you and the 140,000 fans from around the world who tuned in to watch. You all are the reason we continue to do this, and it was such an incredible event, and you were a big part of that. So give yourself a round of applause as
Yay! Also, want to give a shout out to the casters who are keeping it all going.
well. We had a world-class broadcast team. I mean, Baker and Rebecca, they should be hosting award shows soon. They were incredible during that weekend, and of course, Brandon. Liam is somewhere in the audience.
There he
Big
is.
congrats
Excellent.
to Liam as well. And JDZ, they just kept energy high throughout the whole weekend and really made the play special for that weekend. So yeah, we're excited to see what they all do in Season 2.
That's right. And speaking of Season 2, we got a lot of fun stuff happening. But before we get to that, I want to talk about how all of you can kind of contribute contribute into playing Disney Lorcana on a competitive level.
Absolutely, yeah. So like Elaine was saying earlier, in-store play is kind of the foundation of Disney Lorcana TCG and where that competitive and organized play mindset kind of begins. So for Fabled specifically, we're talking about the pre-release week. This is where you'll all get introduced to the new cards, and in Fable's case, also get cards that maybe you didn't get in previous sets for all of those returning cards. You'll see the dates there, August 29th to September 6th, and then from there you'll move into the weekly play section. And this is really kind of the first chance that you'll get to craft those decks, theory craft all of those different combinations of the cards that you get, and that will lead into the eventual set championships where you'll be able to put those decks to the test and compete against the highest tier players at your local level. And if you're good enough, you'll be able to eventually lead into challenge events globally around the world.
Excellent, right. And speaking of which, we've got some amazing challenge events happening in North America and Europe that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So in North America and Europe, we're happy to kind of talk about two different paths that you can take from those set championships. The first is, of course, the Disney Lorcana TCG Challenge events. This is where we have 3 in North America and 3 in Europe, and those will be held, the first one's coming here in October of 2025, and those will earn you spots into the championship level events later next year. But we have introduced a new type of program for Season 2, which is the Challenge Championship qualifiers. These are events that will take place in North America and Europe in areas where challenges aren't necessarily being hosted.
That's right.
So for example, North America, you'll can expect some CCQs on the West Coast as an example. And this will also give you invites directly to the championship level events. We have 24 of those invites to give out between now and the championship next year. So be sure to keep an eye out not only in this panel, but also later on our socials when we announce more CCQs.
As well as on our weekly Lorecast, which you've been on and able to answer a lot of fun questions. So that's been wonderful. We'll keep that information stream going. But this is not just the only 2 locations that we are going to be doing challenge events. We also have them happening around the world.
We're going global.
That's right.
Disney Lorcana Challenge is all around the world for Season 2. You can see we have China, Japan, Asia, Australia, and of course Brazil being added into the season for this year. They all have very unique formats and structures that lead into their own championship level events, and all of these events are open to any player around the world. So if you feel like traveling, this is a great opportunity to again, test those decks out globally and see how you can compete.
That's awesome. Yeah. And for the rest of this year in 2025, we've got a lot of things announced. And so, yeah, we wanted to kind of go over them as what's happening here.
Yeah, this is a pretty packed calendar. And as you can see, we have events pretty much going on every month through the end of the year. And the great part about this isn't it. These are not the only events that we're going to be announcing and talking about. We have plenty more to come. As you can see, we're talking about Stockholm and Cardiff as being the first 2 CCQs that we announced on the weekly Lorecast last week, as well as Wakefield later this year in the UK. And I would be remiss to not mention those 2 European and North American challenge events that are happening in October later this year. So again, keep an eye out on all of our socials. We'll be announcing more information for CCQs very soon, and we hope to see you all there.
Awesome. We also have Infinity Weekend happening in December, which I'm excited about.
That's going to be great. It's going to be a chance to get your hands on the whole New World promo card, which will be great. And yeah, it'll be a fantastic time.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Coop. You'll be on a little bit later to perhaps answer some questions.
Absolutely.
But you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Yes. All right. I would also love to talk about Fabled, the set that is coming up very soon. We've been talking about it happening on pre-release August 29th. Let's watch a video of all the fun things that you might be able to expect happening soon with Fabled.
So Fabled marks a really exciting milestone for Disney Lorcana. In this set, we look back at the past releases and we also look forward to the exciting things to come. So while you do have to wait for the pre-release on August 29th and the full mass release on September 5th, we're excited today to give you a sneak peek at some of the fun things to come.
As this is a celebratory set, we felt it was the right time to introduce 2 new rarities. Iconic cards will be the rarest in all the realm. For our very first 2, we just had to feature Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Iconic cards are masterpieces. They feature alternative full card artwork, 3D hot stamp effects, custom lore starfoil, and a holofoil security stamp. These are far rarer than enchanted cards, and as you can see, the art team really made it into something special.
We're thrilled to announce for the first time that flying into the realm of Lorcana is Dumbo. we're happy to reveal 2 cards from Dumbo, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, and Timothy Q. Mouse, Flight Instructor. You'll want to make sure there's enough space in your collection for this lovable big-eared elephant, because he will be one of our promo cards that you can find at select Ravensburger events.
We previously announced that Fabled will introduce a Goofy movie into the realm. We were keenly aware of just how many fans of this film there are, and so we made sure there was plenty of epic and enchanted cards. Of course, we had to make sure that the song cards, Stand Out and Eye to Eye, got plenty of love.
Now let's talk about weekly play promo cards. We picked 3 popular cards from previous sets while accounting for rotation. We have Cursed Merfolk, Ursula's handiwork, Strength of a Raging Fire, and Sisu, Daring Visitor.
For the set championships, we couldn't resist showcasing everyone's favorite monstrous dragon. We previously revealed the card, but here is the incredible playmat.
And if that's not enough to get you excited, then hopefully these next 3 promo cards will do the trick. You will receive an Alice Accidentally Adrift promo card when you buy a booster display box. If you attend a pre-release event at a Ravensburger Playhub store, then you will receive the Queen Conceited Ruler promo card. You may notice our new Magical Places promo indicated by the Castle Turret rarity icon. These cards will be available at pre-release and are exclusive to select Disney-owned and operated locations.
We've given you a lot to talk about, so why not start the conversation on Discord? This is the heart of the online Disney Lorcana trading card game community, and you'll find players excited to discuss all sorts of topics.
Keep an eye on our socials over the next few days of Gen Con for many more card reveals. In other exciting news, Fabled is now open for pre-orders. We also encourage you to sign up for pre-release events at your local game store on the Ravensburger Playhub. We can't wait for you to discover this exciting new chapter of Disney Lorcana.
Yes! All right, that's amazing. All right, so we went through those cards really fast in that video. Everybody at home is able to watch those on our socials, but I thought we'd give a little bit more detail into what is happening with each one of those cards. And I'd love to bring up Naomi Kim, whose voice you just heard, talking about all of those amazing cards. Naomi, how's it going? Yes, I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. So yeah, did you see the reaction of everyone talking about all those?
We were like freaking out backstage. We're like, yay, people are cheering.
Yay! Oh, I love that. That's so great. So yeah, what can you tell us about the overall kind of feeling of Fabled from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about reprints and returning cards and all the new cards. So there's a lot of fun new things for a lot of different people. So we're excited to go details today. I guess too exciting.
Yeah, I know, right? We tested that out and everything. We're like, go loud as you can.
This is fine.
Yeah, no, it's worth.
This is fine.
All right, awesome. Right, so yeah, so there are tons of fun things happening. This is a celebratory set in some ways, right? Because we're getting back to all of the amazing things that made the ink colors work perfectly for game design and things like that. And so, yeah, and I just love this this marketing art. It makes us so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hearing the reactions from you all with our iconic cards, we're very happy that this is our key art, because look how cute they came out. We have an amazing photo op with this art, and there's carousels of them, and it's really great. So please take pictures over there and post it on your socials.
That's over in the Hoosier hallway. We'll be doing lots of pictures and things there, as well as some reveals later on we'll talk about in a second. But because everybody loved those Minnie and Mickey cards, let's show them off in a little bit more detail.
You saw the iconic cards. These are the standard versions, still as beautiful. So you have Minnie Mouse, Sweetheart Princess here. So sweet, she's on that balcony. You'll see the Mickey one in a second, but this is a pretty good card. I don't know if you guys are excited about this as we are, but this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Here's the beautiful iconic card. For those who haven't heard about iconic yet, this is a new rarity that we're introducing for Fable, so this will be the first set that iconics are introduced. Like Shane mentioned in the amazing video that played right before this, it has custom Lore Star foil board, which is only for Lorcana. It has a 3D hot stamp effect, so for those who have seen our Mickey Mouse Gold Mickey Mouse card, that texture and those details, that's actually gonna be on the iconic cards. When you see them, they're gorgeous, and I'm not just saying that, I'm not biased, I promise. They're really, really pretty, and when you start to crack the packs, we hope when you pull one of these, please, post your reactions. We want to see it. They're so pretty. They're really good. Again, not biased at all. This is I saw this in person. It is
and
one
these
of my
2D
favorites.
effects don't do it justice. So
no,
being
not
able
at all.
to see it in person is going to be amazing.
We do give a shout out to Josh and Tate. Like the video and the 2D images are really good, but in person is even better.
And then here's the standard version.
Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Prince. Look how cute. So you'll see he's on a balcony too. So if you see those two side by side, it's really fun, really cute to see Mickey and Minnie together.
Yes.
And this is also a really great card. But yeah, here's the iconic card again. Oh, it's so good. And you'll see for the text here, Compared to the standard version, obviously we still have a lot more text. Our awesome art director of card design, Shane Smith, really lowered the number of texts and characters that we do for the iconic. So again, really showcasing the artwork, the beautiful variant artwork for this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we really wanted to highlight and showcase that.
That's amazing. All right, so then we do have a little bit more detail about those Goofy movie cards. Or is it Dumbo?
No, it's Dumbo.
It's Dumbo.
I was like, that wasn't on the
As
script.
you were staring at me, you're like, oh, wait, I know. I'm moving ahead fast. All right, yeah, but that Dumbo, how exciting is that? How many of you loved watching Dumbo as a kid?
Yes. Yep, so as we showed earlier, we have Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Really, really cute. I know we have gotten some requests for this, so not as much as a Goofy movie, but still just as exciting. As you'll see here, evasive. So as we go through the cards, we're going to show Timothy Q. Mouse as well. You'll see that evasive really matters for Dumbo. So this is a great mechanical theme that our game design and game dev teams have been working on for Dumbo. Excited to see how people play with those in their decks.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, here's the beautiful promo card.
I love the promo card. I know, right? It's shiny.
You see on the background, you see like the Fabled inspiration, so you know that this was a promo card for Fable.
Oh, right, yeah. It does have that celebratory kind of feel, right?
Yeah,
it looks like birthday cake.
It does. Don't eat it.
I will eat that card.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So yes, we did mention the Goofy movie. We got to
Yeah.
show this off during the next chapter. Do you guys remember that reveal? How fun that was?
It was so good.
It was really fun to do that with you. But that's why we're excited to talk about some of these cards.
Yeah, we're going to show off even more. So here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
For every Disney Lorcana card that's been made and ever will be made, there's a huge team of passionate people that come together to pull it off. But every card starts with a story.
I'm Shane Hartley. I am the Executive Creative Director for Disney Lorcana.
And I'm Matt Eng. I'm the Creative Director over Illustration for Disney Lorcana.
When we're working on Disney Lorcana, story dictates everything. It dictates what franchises we put in the sets. It dictates what glimmers we get to create. It was really important that we include one of the most beloved and fan-requested franchises of probably all time for Disney Lorcana, and of course, it was the Goofy movie.
We were very excited to bring one of the most beloved characters from that film as a glimmer in Lorcana, Powerline.
I'm Naomi Kim. I'm the brand and product manager for Disney Lorcana.
I'm Sean Shishido. I'm a product design manager here at Disney, and I work on a wide variety of product, including Disney Lorcana. We have so many characters here at Disney that people love, and when we present them out into the world, we just want to make sure that they're taken care of.
In the magical realm of Disney Lorcana, we summon versions of characters, and we call them glimmers. Sometimes you see these glimmers as familiar glimmers from their stories, and other times you see them fantastically reimagined in ways that you've never seen before, and they're called Dreamborn and Floodborn glimmers. So we thought it'd be really awesome to do a Floodborn version of Powerline.
It's super fun to work on these Dreamborn and Floodborn glimmers, because even for us, we get to see these characters reimagined in a whole new way.
I'm Shane Smith. I'm the art director for card design. Every card basically starts as a blank canvas, and I kind of think of myself as a chef. I get a list of ingredients from people, and I have to combine those into making a card. And that could be, is the card inkable? What's their name? What's their version name? What ink are they? How much do they quest for? What language is the card? If there's a little divider bar for flavor text, which bar do we do? What collector number is the card? What set is it in? And all that information has to come together on like a 2.5 by 3.5 size piece of paper so that when you pull it out of a pack, it's immediately recognizable, you can read it, and you can understand it.
Once we have a glimmer chosen, then we can start filling in those blank areas of the card.
We knew this would be a really important card, and so it needed to have amazing artwork. And we needed to pick an artist that would knock it out of the park. Our friend Nicholas Cole had mentioned many times how enthusiastic he would be to work on anything from a Goofy movie. So it was a really easy choice to bring him on to do this card.
Nicholas Cole. I'm an illustrator for Disney Lorcana. I've worked on cards since the first chapter. So super early on, before the game launched, we had a moment where I was able to pitch a couple different ideas for glimmers. And in that set of sketches, there was actually a very earliest version of Pooh Honey Wizard, which was a card that my friend John Lauren did to perfection. And then in that very same sketch, and this must have been like maybe the first or second month on the project, right off the top, I was like, Powerline has to be in this. So genuinely from the first moments I was on Lorcana, I've been waiting for Goofy Movie to come around. The process with Powerline in particular started with costumes. We really wanted to find a look that preserved what was so good about the character and kind of add more of a rock and roll energy and really bring the iconic looks from the 80s and 90s pop and rock stars like into the costume design for the character. And because I'm such a fan of the character, I really wanted to make sure that whatever I changed, I didn't change it too much that it was unrecognizable or that we lost what really makes him an icon.
A lot of our characters become known for something special and unique to them. And for Powerline, he's like an amalgamation of every 90s pop icon. And even though he's in a Goofy Movie for just a short period at the end, he has this outsized impact on the fans.
And taking kind of that life-size personality of Powerline, we thought it'd be so good to call him the world's greatest rock star, because that feels so inherent to Powerline, but also fits so well with Lorcana.
If there's any glimmer that's going to be a strong singer, it just makes sense for it to be Powerline.
Yeah, and that really opens up the door for our game design and game dev teams to take that and make something really special with that singing ability.
I'm Steve Warner. I'm one of the co-creators of the Disney Lorcana trading card game. I am also the head of our design and development department here at Ravensburger. And we're the ones that work on all of the mechanics and the stats and all of the effects that cards have. You remember the story of Powerline, right?
I do. I remember thinking that Powerline is such a passionate, larger-than-life performer that he had to be a Ruby Glimmer. Like, just had to be.
But he also wanted to be a singer, and singer was only an Amber.
That is true. We had Ruby Glimmer, Singer. We decided to make the very first Ruby Singer Glimmer.
When we make a Glimmer with Singer, we usually make them singing +2 as their singing power.
Yeah, but we knew that since he's the world's greatest rock star, that we would have to amp him up a little bit.
Yeah, and it's super important in the development process to really go through and have a bunch of these iterations and focus on different aspects of the card, from the cost and the ability, but also the stats.
Yeah, so one of the iterations of this card was a 4 strength, 3 willpower, and with this really cool ability, but we were finding we just couldn't use that because he was being challenged too easily.
Yeah, and we had to take feedback like that from development to really iterate on the card. Maybe it needs more strength, maybe it needs more willpower, and we go bit by bit until we feel confident that this is where we want the card to be.
When we start the art for a card, we're always trying to capture the mechanics and the narrative all in one visual to help communicate to the player everything that they need to know about that card.
We knew that game development was going to make this an amazing card, and we knew it was going to be a strong singer, and the art had to reflect that. Of course, Nicholas Cole took it to the next level.
Sometimes it's a breeze, and sometimes I feel a little pressure, not from anybody else, but like internally as a fan, to really bring everything I can to a card. And with Powerline, that was like on 11. I really wanted to bring it, and I really tried my hardest to do so. So I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I think that 12-year-old Nick would have been really psyched to see this.
When you look at the artwork, you're instantly transported to a concert and you're watching Powerline perform right in front of you. You can feel the heat of the lights, you can see him move, you can hear him sing. It's such an immersive piece of art.
I think we can all agree that this was one of the most fun cards for us to work on.
And the final card that we landed on was a 6-cost Inkable with 6 strength, 4 willpower, and a quest for 2.
And he's a Floodborn, shift for 4, and Singer 9, which is so exciting.
Our narrative team came up with this really cool ability name, Mashup.
Once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a song card with cost 9 or less and play it for free. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
So this is a case where he has such a cool ability that we have to fit all this stuff onto a card, and we have to take some other things off so that you can still read it. Once we have all those things sized and put on, we have a finished card.
Okay. This is amazing. It's a little emotional to see it in in the paper, in the cardboard.
The game design team does such a great job, and like combining that with the narrative on being able to bring in the essence of that character or like bring in the moment through a mechanic.
Art is amazing.
That is fantastic art. I mean, just seeing it on a card, a printed card for the first time is pretty incredible.
When you look at him, you can see, elements of all of these great 90s pop icons incorporated into the artwork.
I think one of my favorite things is the inclusion of the guitar. You can pretty much just hear it playing just by looking at it.
Yeah, this card was tricky to do because there's so much text to fit on there. And we have to do, 200 plus cards per set, multiple languages, and we're working several sets ahead, but when you get to see the finished cards, that's worth it.
It's really cool to feel like kind of part of the legacy of the character. I feel like it's really amazing to get to kind of stand on the shoulders of giants and be a part of something that you loved as a child. It's pretty special to get to hold it.
Amazing, right? Isn't that so good? I love that. I get teared up every time I watch that. Shout out to Tate Karagas for making that video and kicking it out of the park. The keytar alone, I kind of wish I had a keytar right now. I love how he's not, there's no strap or anything. He's just holding it and it's ready to go.
He's pulling up with that strap.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, take a look at that card one more time. It is fantastic. I saw all the reaction around
Your
Singer
reactions
9.
were what we were hoping for, so thank you.
Yes. Love it. Awesome. So there's not only this standard card, but we also have
Enchanted,
this.
of course.
Enchanted!
As if it couldn't get any better, we have our Enchanted Power Line.
I love it. I love it. Even a +1. So fun. And
I'm
yeah.
gonna need this card. It's
I'm going to
so
need this
good.
too. Yeah, exactly. Good stuff around. We want to go in a little bit more detail on some of the stuff you saw in the Fabled video. So here is Standout. We can talk through some of that.
Yeah, of course, along with some other popular songs from this film. The first one that we thought about was Stand Out, so had to include that. So you'll see here, it's a 3-cost inkable. Chosen character gets +3 strength and gains evasive until the start of your next turn. And of course, you got Max flying in, and he's putting on a show, so it's a perfect tie to the movie. You
That's
get
right.
that feeling.
That's right. We
and
not
of course,
only have
we had to do an epic version of it.
Epic. This is our first epics that you'll be seeing with this set.
Exactly. So if you haven't heard, Epic is another new rarity that we're introducing in Fabled. It's a little less common than our Enchanted, but more common than our Legendaries. And you'll see that it's a little bit familiar in that it's similar to the first chapter Enchanted cards. So we have our open air frame. You have the color, the tint of the ink color on the card as well behind the text box. You give a beautiful foil treatment both on the icons as well as the name of the card. So yeah, this is really pretty, really shiny that you can add to your decks.
Love that. And of course,
eye
eye to eye.
Eye to eye. We had to. It would be a huge problem if we did not. So we have,
I think we would have had people rush the stage.
I think so. That
Yeah.
we would have gotten, very passionate people not happy about that. So we have Eye to Eye. It's a 9-cost inkable. Sing Together 9. Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. If 2 or more characters sing the song, ready them. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So you can sing it with Powerline, but you get more benefits if you play together with more characters. And it kind of ties back to the scene where they're all singing together with
Exactly.
Powerline. So
yeah, I
our
love how
art
the
team-
mechanics can
exactly.
tell the story that we all know and love. So
Exactly.
that's fantastic.
That's-
and then
of course,
an
the
Enchanted
Enchanted version.
Eye to Eye.
This is another one, along with Powerline, we're like, there has to be an Enchanted Eye to Eye. So here it is in all its glory. It's so pretty. It's gonna be really fun to open that one in your packs.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Eye to eye.
Exactly. We won't be singing. Talk a little bit more about some of these returning cards.
Yeah, so here are our weekly play promos when you go to our Ravensburger Play Hub stores. I love the reactions as we were revealing these one by one. And those reactions are what we have hoped for as we're bringing back some fan favorites. And of course, we're taking rotation into account, but we just want to make sure all the different ink types have
you know, the play environment is a healthy and consistent for the players, especially with cards rotating out. So we thought these staples would be great to bring back, and hearing your guys' reactions, we hope that we'll see these again in your decks, but maybe used in new ways with the new cards that are coming out. So we'll be seeing all the deck lists that are posted, and we're excited to see what happens with that.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And then we will be having more reveals happening all weekend long here at Gen Con. The first one is at 3 p.m. today, and so you'll get some information about some returning cards there. But yeah, wanted to show these one more time.
Oh, it's so good. I wish we had the reactions from the videos because, yeah, this playmat is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And yeah, this is, I think we're going to see a lot of people playing for this one. I wish I could, but we can't, so we won't. But we will enjoy it through you all.
Exactly, vicariously. And then, yeah, some more of these promos.
Yeah, so our buy a box promo, when you buy a full booster display box, you will get the Alice Accidentally Adrift promo card. And then, of course, when you attend a pre-release event at Ravensburger Playhub stores, you will receive the Queen Conceited Ruler promo card.
Exciting stuff.
Really pretty.
All right. So that's all we have for Fabled. We're really excited. Again, pre-release is August 29th. So get that on your calendars. Get to your stores. Sign up through RPH and make sure that you are there to see all of that happen in all of its glory. And again, now this is the start of the phase where we'll be talking all about these returning cards as well as revealing some new ones. So look on the Disney Lorcana social for that, as well as the social accounts of all amazing content creators out there who will be revealing new cards over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so now we get to move on to the next set. We're going to talk a little bit about Whispers in the Well. All right.
Grab your magnifying glass and delve into the depths of the great illuminary. You're going to need a team of cunning minds, observant eyes, and a curious attitude to solve the mysteries that await you below. Together with a team that includes some detectives, you'll uncover the secret of these partially formed glimmers called Whispers. And who better to have on the case with you than Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps? They'll help you on this mysterious quest to boost the Whispers into fully formed glimmers. Whispers in the Well pre-release starts on November 7th with the full release on November 14th.
Awesome. So we can't wait to light your path with that. Absolutely. So we showed up this artwork already, and it has a few returning properties as well as new ones coming to Disney Lorcana.
Yeah, we have some new ones, and we already have detectives in our community, obviously. So in that corner, if you guys see gargoyles there's Broadway kind of hiding in the shadows, and a lot of our community have already found that. So confirming that we do have gargoyles, and we did announce that Black Cauldron will be a part of Whispers in the Well. So really cool cards coming with that one. I will say it's such an underrated movie. I know it's a bipolar opinion, but it's all the cards for it are really, really cool, and we can't wait to start to share those as we get closer to this release.
Excellent. And yes, here's some of the packaging that you'll be able to see.
So sneak peek to some of the cards or some of the characters that you'll see here. You have our amazing investigative Daisy Duck. You have Demona, of course, since we have gargoyles. You have Gaston. Is he a whisper? We don't know. You'll know when the card is revealed.
Whisper.
You have Simba. You have Meg. And then you have Judy Hopps, of course. And then you have Robin Hood, also as a whisper.
Yeah, and so you mentioned detectives as being something that's very important. So
yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we're trying to discover, what are these whispers? What are they? They're a new type of ethereal glimmer, but we don't know where they came from yet. And we don't know who they are, where they're from, what they're trying to do, or if we even need to help them. Do they need help? We don't know. So as we try to solve this mystery in Whispers of the Well, we have a few well-known detectives that will be helping us with this. So introducing here are Judy Hopps, and then there's floating torn lorebook pages that might have a little bit to do with it, but you'll get more of those details closer to the reveal of the set.
Why is she ripping them up like that?
I know, well, it's not her.
Oh, okay.
She just happens to be there. Wrong place, wrong time.
Sweet. Well, and we're excited to focus on Zootopia for this set. We have an amazing movie coming out, Zootopia 2. The trailer just dropped yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer. It's pretty good.
It looks really amazing, yeah. So we can't wait to focus on some of these characters, including this, putting it all together.
Yeah, putting it all together. You have chosen opposing character, can't challenge during the next turn, and draw a card. Yeah, and then the flavor text, we'll let you guys read that as we post those cards on socials. But as you start to piece together a little bit of the mystery, it's just a really fun reveal.
That's awesome. All right, well, we have another one to show. Look at this.
Nick Wilde, persistent investigator. Yeah, this one's a really cool one. He looks very dapper.
Yeah. He is a fox.
He is a fox. He is a fox. We're gonna blow right past that. So he's a 5-cost uninkable. He has 5 strength and 4 willpower and quest for 2 lore. He's a shift 3 and case closed. During your turn, whenever one of your detective characters banishes another character in a challenge, draw a card. So you'll see here, detectives matter for Zootopia, and that's another mechanical theme that our game design and game development teams put together. We have done classifications in abilities before, like 7 doors, but this is the first time we're doing it with detectives. So we're excited to see how you guys put together your detective decks.
Yeah. And here is
and
Judy.
And of course, the lady herself, Judy Hops. We have Uncovering Clues. She is a 4-cost inkable with 3 strength and 3 willpower, and she quests for 1 lore. Thorough investigation. When you play this character and whenever she quests, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal a detective, here it is again, character card, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
That's amazing, yeah. So this is a little taste of a tidbit of what is going to be happening in Whispers in the Well. We'll be talking a lot more of that in the months to come. But we, at this time, are ready to talk about maybe the set that might be coming after that.
It just keeps going, and you guys will be the first to see this.
So let's show what's happening next.
Get ready to chill out for the coolest adventure to storm into the realm of Lorcana. This is the first time we're introducing Angel from Lilo & Stitch, the series, into the game, and we're excited to see what fun shenanigans ensue.
Also with this set, the design team has worked really hard to improve the limited gameplay experience. You'll notice the difference when you rip open packs for sealed, draft, or even pack rush. Stay tuned for more updates.
What does that mean? What does it mean? I heard that.
What does it mean? Yeah, that's exactly what we were hoping you would say.
We'll find out.
Stay tuned, yeah.
But it's coming in Q1 2026. This is a really, really cool set. I can't wait for the flurries of fun that everyone is going to be having with it.
Yeah, there's an unexpected winter that has come over Lorcana, and we're excited to see what shenanigans ensue from that. Some characters, like, you wouldn't think that Stitch is a snowboarder, that's what I meant to say. And it's so cool to see him in there, and this key art is absolutely beautiful. You see the Illuminary is frozen in the background too, so more details to come, but we're excited for this.
I love that there's a palm tree that's covered in snow.
Snow would be nice right about now. It's been really humid.
It's really hot here in Indianapolis. I'm sorry. I've been living in this winter spell for the whole time.
A long time.
As much as I can, mentally, and that's where I am. So that's really exciting. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think that's everything that we wanted to cover, right? We got puzzles, we've got challenge, we talked about Whispers in the Well, we talked about, I think that's it, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for being here.
Wait. I think you guys want to see one more sneak peek of something, right?
What? No. I don't...
We've got a few new friends joining us, Greg.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should wait. We really do. I've got a friend in you. I really do.
You've got a friend in me. I've got a friend in you.
Thank you, Naomi. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you all for being here and being a part of this amazing event. Yeah, exactly. So now, we would love to continue the celebration, have it come forward, bring up some amazing people to talk more about the last 2 years of the Disney Lorcana community with all y'all. And so, I'd love to welcome up Shane Hartley. Shane, come on up. Here. Naomi, you can take a seat. And then I'd love to ask Aaron and Liam to come on up if you can to be a part of this amazing thing. Everyone. Yes. Excellent here. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome to be here. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations, but
I feel, duly congratulated.
Duly congratulated. So I love it. Awesome. Excellent. Well, we are here with these amazing people. I think it's probably the best to go down the line. You know Naomi already, but you saw Shane a couple of times on those videos.
Everybody.
Shane Hartley, our executive creative director. I got to make sure I get the executive in there, right? Excellent. Awesome. Then, of course, Naomi, and then We have Erin.
Hi,
welcome.
everybody. My name's Erin Cosma. I am one of the two Limiteers. And then you might know him better than you know me, so I'll let him take it.
No, I'm Liam, the other half of Limiteers, and I'm having a hard time keeping it together at this panel, so full disclosure.
He's cried about 10 times already. I told him to save the tears for this stage.
I was already tearing up too, just watching videos, so I am in the same boat with all of you. But all of you, I have not been here from the very beginning of the Disney Lorcana TCG, and so we're gonna start over here and get to you guys, but I really wanna hear about like the genesis and like some favorite memories that, Shane, you might have had from getting together and welcoming this community to this game.
It's been a journey for sure. Naomi and I started very, very beginnings. Naomi was actually working for Disney at the time, and then, came over because she was so excited to, work on this project together. And I remember even meeting the Limiteers for the first time. Yeah. I think that was an amazing experience as well. And to have, from the get-go, such a passionate and engaged and overall just passionate people that were really involved in this and really saw the potential in it. That was really exciting for me because, it's all the hard work that we had put in the early days of we all had, the passion for it, but it was so fun to, hear the roars and the screams and the excitement about the content that we're putting out. So it's an overwhelming feeling for sure.
I love that.
I'm a little bit getting choked up here.
Yes!
Waterworks across the board out here.
That's very sweet.
I'll start crying.
Yeah, this is just the
and I think to the point
panel.
I've watched your kids grow up now.
Yeah.
Naomi, what was your moment where you kind of knew, obviously the passion and excitement about working on this game, but then knew that people were going to be responding to it so positively?
Yeah, absolutely. So when Shane and the team first pitched Disney Lorcana, I already was so excited. And if you can get someone at Disney excited, then it's you're on a pretty good track. And to see, like Shane was saying, the passion and the love and the care that our team puts into this, as you saw in our video with the Powerline card, that's not just one card. We've done over 1,700 individual cards. And so to do that for so long from the very beginning, and that's something that our team really commits to. And that's what I really loved about joining Ravensburger is being a part of that team and being a part of their, being a part.
Okay, we got one, we got two.
Things. No, it's okay, we got this. But being a part of the team that really does care about that. And then, the very first challenge that Ryan and I went to was in Atlanta. And we walked in and literally just goosebumps, just to see how many people were there, how many people love it. How many people were there and excited to play? You hope for it. We hoped for it, of course, but to actually see it come to life was something else.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, now we got you. We got you going. All right, great. What were some of your favorite memories of being? Were you at the first Gen Con?
I was not. I was 37 weeks pregnant and instructed not to travel for my doctors, so I didn't.
But otherwise, you would have been here.
100%. I was so jealous that weekend that Liam actually got to bring my little brother to the first Gen Con.
Oh,
but
that's sweet.
For me, our whole journey started at D23 in 2022. While we weren't there, we were watching it remotely, and I remember Liam came home from work one day and was like, Erin, there's going to be this new trading card game for Disney. You need to check it out. And my dad lived in Anaheim when I was a kid. I grew up going to Disneyland. It was a huge passion of mine, and Liam grew up playing TCGs, and so we just knew as a couple, as a family, that this is something that we wanted to do together. And so we went to Office Max that afternoon, bought a ring light, and that was the day we created our very first video.
No way, really?
Idea what we were doing.
Oh, yeah. That's so cool.
And since then, there have just been so many incredible memories. I don't think I will ever forget the day that we got to meet Shane for the first time. It was about 7 months before the game came out. We went up to Seattle and had lunch with the super small team at the time. I think I had just found out I was pregnant. Y'all were trying to convince me to name our daughter Lorcana. We did not.
That's her middle name, right?
Missed opportunity.
Close. It's the middle name.
Yeah, very
right.
close. Yeah, absolutely. So, and just this game has. We were first-time parents, and so now we're this family unit, and this game has been a part of our family journey Our daughter was born the day after wide release of Lorcana. We were in the hospital playing Lorcana the night she was born because it had just been released that day. And we can share a story about that later, but it's about our release day for Lorcana. But it's just such a special game. It's such a special thing that exists in the world, and it's amazing that like people from around the world in this room, we're all here together because we're so passionate about this one thing. So.
I love it. I love it. You guys literally have grown up as parents and people with this game.
Yeah. Well, just to echo that, like the thing about it is when you do the math and our daughter being born, at wide release, like our daughter is the age of Lorcana, and in a very real way, it feels like Lorcana is a part of our family. And so when I watch my daughter grow up, and she's a toddler now, and when she stumbles or falls, or gets hurt or something happens, like I know it's going to be okay. She's going to grow up, and one day she's going to be an adult. And it's the same watching Lorcana's journey as there are these milestones in the game, whether it's set releases or the first DLCs or even this panel right here with all of you. It feels like the same thing. So it's, I don't know, and it's augmented by the fact that every time we interact with anybody in the community or on the game team or anything like that, they treat us like family. And so it really does feel like Lorcana, the game itself, and then all of you and the team are family.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, so your daughter is 2 and just had a birthday then pretty recently, or is about to?
About to have a birthday, yeah. We were, it was the day of wide release, Liam was waiting in Target for the shelves to be stocked, and he had been there. Yeah.
You all know.
You remember.
We're waiting for the people to put it on the shelf.
This was like 3 weeks after Gen Con, so everybody knew what was going on. And he was waiting in Target for the shelves to be stocked. I think he had been there for like 5 hours, and I get the call from the hospital that it's time to go to the hospital. And so I think I called Liam like 20 times, and he would not answer. And I was calling Target, and I was like, I know what aisle my husband is in.
Go find him.
I need you to go get him. I need to go to the hospital like right now.
But you were calling to get him to make sure he brought packs.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly right. Don't you leave.
Let's crack them open.
They show up.
Between contractions.
Even that day, you had met somebody in line, and they, like when Liam had to leave before the stalker had got there, the guy was like, hey, give me your address. I'll buy whatever product I can get, and I will bring it, and it'll be there when you guys get home from the hospital.
Oh,
and I mean,
really
even
sweet.
at that part of the community, we were already all there helping each other out. Like, we all just want to be a part of this game so badly that we'll all just make sure we all rise together, so.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, right. Shout out to Target employees.
Right.
We're real heroes.
Way to make it happen. That's great. Well, I love that, Shane, you've been there from the beginning and seeing all of the development and things like that. Like, is there a story about creating one of these cards that is one that is, obviously, Powerland, which we got to share in all of its glory, but like, what were some other fun things that you might have from the development of these amazing artwork?
I mean, it's really tough, right? Because like I literally am seeing like every single card as it comes in and seeing the concepts for new characters. And so it's the similar answer that people say, well, what's your favorite card? And I'm always like, the next one. Because really
the one you don't know about.
Well, it's also the ones that I haven't seen yet. It's the ones that like we're going to create, and every time I see that new piece of art, it just gets me more excited again, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We've just done it again. We've done it again. Or getting when we've tried out a new treatment on a card or a new, new effect or the new foil or something like that, we get it in. And I run around and with the sheet and go, look at this, look at this.
He does. He really does do that.
Yeah, right.
With his signature on it. Like, look what I just did.
But going back to the community, I think that is my ultimate of all the favorite things about Lorcana is meeting each one of you and hearing your stories and hearing how like what we have worked on. Some days it's tough to remember, like, because it's work for us. It's not fun every day. But then when we get to meet. Yeah, it's
every single day.
Disney, we love you.
It's more of it's a labor of love.
Yeah.
But it's the idea that like when we get to meet you guys and we hear the stories and the impact. I remember one memorable one was I was at I think the challenge in now I'm forgetting. In Vegas. we did, I remember someone came in and they were cosplaying as Kita, one of our cards, and I picked up my phone because I was like, I need to get a picture with you. I need to get a picture with you. I picked up my phone. Kita was on my desk, like my phone wallpaper, and I have it like rotating on random. And so when I picked it up, I was like, whoa,
that's kismet.
We just like had them together. So.
Oh, that's so cool. One of my favorite moments from the last few months was getting this amazing video from the team in Mexico, and they were like, "Oh, Shane Hartley was there. It was so exciting to be there." I'm like, "Can't wait to watch this video." I'm like, "Oh, great! I'll listen to what Shane is saying in English," and then I watched the video, and it is Shane speaking in Spanish to the Spanish community. And I just love that you were able to kind of, use that skill and connect with community members around the world.
Yeah, that's also the exciting part about it. It's not just here; it's a global, and how we're able to touch each of those different communities. And
did you know that Shane spoke Spanish? Anybody?
I still don't know.
I love that. Awesome. And then Naomi, I think your connection to Disney is the strongest one. You guys got to see it in the Powerline video. So how has it been like that, like being, on the campus and working with so many of those Disney employees and those animators bringing these characters to life?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a surreal moment being on the Disney side and then coming to Ravensburger. The first thing I said to Shane was, I'm sorry for all the comments because, there's a lot of changes and that's...
She was usually the reviewer on the other side, and now it's the other...
Now it's the other side.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How the tables have turned, turntables. And what was really cool about that is we see what's already been done. We don't really see or know the behind the scenes. It's, you get a lot of products that come across your desk and you're reviewing and approving and making sure it's on brand for Disney, the characters are on model, but then to see behind the scenes coming to Ravensburger, there's so much that goes into every little segment, every little piece of this game, and it's not just DNA, it's not just our game design or game development teams, it's not just creative and narrative, you have our production teams, you have the video, there's so many different people that touch every single aspect of this, and to really see behind the scenes and to actually get to know everyone that's working on this and to talk with them and to hear their passion for it. A lot of these cards and the characters that are chosen, everyone has this emotional connection to. So when we hear the reactions to Powerline or to Dumbo, each character and each property and each film has a different sense of wonder and excitement for different people. And so it's nice to have so many different characters where normally Disney doesn't really have a lot of characters interacting together. And in Lorcana, this is really special because we do have different glimmers that are allowed to interact in the realm of Lorcana, and that's something that's really special. And we worked very closely at the beginning for the story of Lorcana to make this make sense for both the Disney brand, but also for Lorcana, and that's what makes it so unique, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah, and I've loved learning how many fans of Disney Lorcana are on the Disney team. They just want it to be...
There's so many different leagues on the Disney side. It's so cool.
It's so amazing, right? Yeah. And they just have the same passion and love of the community that we all do, and they're all just a part of that team and that love.
I just got an email yesterday from a very, very famous artist that in the world of Disney, and he's like, "How do I get on a card?"
Right? And so that FOMO is, exactly.
We'll talk.
Exactly. Someone did mention Oliver and Company, and I'm like, oh right, there is a character named Tito, isn't there?
Hey.
So one day. That's my pitch. I just doing it there, right there. Yeah, I just want to meet Cheech. Is really all of it. I just want Cheech to be a part of our entire community. Awesome. Having that connection and hearing from these guys, what does it feel like, to have these releases and things just be a part of your everyday story of lives, right? Because it has become a really big important part.
Oh, I mean, it's still surreal that this is a part of our life in any way, and we get to be even the smallest part of it, even if it's just creating content. It's really amazing. And if I could segue off that question a little bit,
sure.
And give the creative team a shout out too. The artists behind this game, part of our journey has been getting to know the artists and getting plugged into that community. And in the interest of sharing some stories, et cetera, what goes on behind the scenes with the art team, the creative team, you all are making dreams come true for artists as well. One of the things that I love about set releases and seeing the cards here is knowing these artists and knowing their connection to some of these pieces, whether it's through childhood or for whatever reason. is pretty amazing. Like Nicholas Cole, we've known he's a Powerline fan for ages. He has the Goofy movie map on his wall in his office.
A Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie. A Goofy movie. Luis Huerta is from a city, and I'm going to butcher the name, but it's Quetzalcoatlus. It's there's a dragon that's the emblem of this city. During the pandemic, he lost his father to COVID, he was the glue of the family, and he getting to do Maleficent brought him out of that place he was in and brought him back here. Kenny Anderson is a Scottish artist. He said, if there's ever a character I get to draw, I want it to be Scrooge McDuck. He's a Scottish character, and he got to do Scrooge McDuck. Grace Tron from Vietnam, Sisu is such a huge part of her heritage, and she connects very deeply with that movie and that character. And she got to draw Sisu and be a part of that character's journey. Marcel Berg or Ari Welly, these are brand new artists with very little, just starting their careers, and getting to be a part of Disney was a dream come true for them. Getting to see Whitney Pollitt interact with Tom Bancroft, a Disney animator, and watching her and Eris, who is not a trained artist. He's a teacher by trade. He does fan art for Disney, and now he's a Disney Lorcana artist. And he got to hang out with Tom Bancroft, one of his heroes, and their Lorcana artists together. So what you all do on the creative team and the way you bring dreams to artists and bring them into your team is also incredible. And I know that wasn't the answer to your question, but it's part of our journey getting to know these artists, and it's been a lot of fun, and I could not mention that.
As a fellow podcaster, you did the right thing. Thank you. Thank you for running with it and go with it. And I think that's what's really cool too about interacting with all of these Disney characters. We have so much connection to them, from being kids to being parents to all that along the way. And this is such an interesting project to work on, because it brings those to life in totally different and interesting ways. And I don't think some of the artists that were working on these things, like your time, ever thought that they would ever be able to work on a Disney property or show homage to them in something like that gets to be shared with tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people out there. So that's really special. Yeah, I think you're right.
The number of artists who have told us that when they were kids, they remember watching Disney movies and pausing the VHS and putting a paper up over the TV screen and scanning it over the Disney characters.
We all did it.
Yeah, right.
And
I only did it for Lion King.
And then Ravensburger is giving them an opportunity to draw those characters professionally. It's an incredible, like Liam said, it's an amazing thing to see these artists' dream coming true as well. And then they, I think, instill so much more passion into their work that then we all get to enjoy. And I think that that's what makes so much of this art so incredible, is because it is infused with memories that these artists are bringing, and their passion and their hopes, and it just brings the game to life.
Yeah.
It's not just, the great thing too is it's not just they're getting to draw the characters that they knew and loved, but they get to reinterpret them.
Yeah, in their style.
In their style, and in a new way, in this new glimmer, and this, and for them, it's just like what Nicholas Cole was talking about. Some of them come back and they're like, this is heavy. For me to have to like the weight of that character, there's a lot of weight on their shoulders to be able to do it justice, is how they feel. But yeah, exactly. It's a huge opportunity for them, and we love working with them. It's one of my favorite things to do, is work with the artists, and it's, as Nick also said, standing on the shoulders of giants, literally. And
Giant Tink.
Giant Tink.
Yeah.
Specifically those shoulders.
Exactly. Yeah, like we even have artists now that are literally working for Disney. Yeah. They started off with us, and then they got hired with Disney.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. So yeah, I think that there is so much to celebrate here for these 2 years of Disney Lorcana. There's so much more to come. I'm going to throw this to you to see, where do you see the kind of future of this game as a from the fan and the community side of things, and where do you want there to be even more of this communication between both the community, the artists, and the cards, and all that?
You're asking for recommendations?
We'll get to the question and answer period later, but no, this is more of aspirational. Where do you want to go?
Pull out your crystal ball.
Yeah. Hopes and dreams. So one thing I will say is getting to come to conventions like this, or even small. I was at a 100-person tournament in Arkansas last weekend, and from tournaments of that size, or even like your local league night to events like this, this really has become a very strong and vibrant community, a global community. And when we get to gather not only fans of the game, players, collectors, families of all ages, and then you know, some of the designers, the creative team, the artists, like content creators. Every time we get together, it feels pretty amazing and magical. So one of the things that I really hope for and I'm excited about is I am excited about the next DLCs. I'm excited to see where the CCQs go. And I'm excited to see hopefully even more, whether it's company-led or fan-led events where we all get to come together and experience the game in the way that we enjoy. There are competitive players, there are social players, there are collectors, there are people who enjoy just playing Quest, like cooperatively. There are people who are inventing new game formats. And so the biggest thing I'm excited about is to see, you know, in addition to what the company is doing with the game, but to see where the fans continue to take this game and to see more opportunities for all of us to come together like this and enjoy this game as kind of a big family.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, to tack on to that, I think, you know, first of all, where we're at in this game's history, I think, is beyond Liam and my wildest dreams, and how fast this community has grown and how strong our community is together. You know, one thing that I am so excited. This is my first TCG that I've experienced. I came to Lorcana because I was a Disney fan, and I love getting to meet community members specifically that have a very similar story, that grew up as a Disney fan and saw this TCG and wanted to try it out, and to continue to grow that. I have always had hopes and dreams of one day, you know, my dad, who took me to Disneyland as a kid, you know, sitting down and playing Lorcana with me, which we've done a couple of times, but reaching into that Disney community more and having the world get to experience how special this game is and how you can build community, make friendships. There's a couple in Texas who met because they were playing Lorcana, and now they're engaged and they're getting married. Like,
I love that.
You know, this builds sitting down to play Lorcana across from one other person. It's such an intimate experience, and you develop lifelong friends and community around it. And I think that just continuing to grow that is my hope for this game.
I love that. +1 on all of it, because, you know, there's so much that the Ravensburger can do to bring things to life, and then there's so much that the community do. And I think there's a push and a pull and a back and a forth and a way to make sure that we're just all bringing it into the future and making it all happen. I love that. So because of that, we're always looking for new ideas. So if you had one card that you wanted to add to Disney Lorcana, these are the people to pitch it to right now. We will not say yes or no or anything like that. But if you had one dream that hasn't been announced or anything yet, what would it be?
I think, honestly, I might steal your idea, but mostly because I want it so badly for you. I really can't wait to see Turning Red, and specifically May in Lorcana. That is like probably one of Liam's favorite movies. It's like the movie that we watch, like when we're doing housework or something, like anything. So we've seen it like 50 times. And
awesome.
So if May came to Lorcana, that would make him so happy, and that would make me so happy.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Sweet. Well, then you two, what was the one thing that you always wanted to have added to the future? I'm totally trapping you, and you're like, Greg, shut up. But
Mine's coming.
Oh, so you actually can't say it. Yeah, that's amazing. All right.
Good one. That was very good.
Yeah.
Well, more importantly now, Shane, we really do need to know. It's a required question.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Reject.
Plead the fifth. Yeah, right. Oh, the mic went out. I don't know why the mic went out. That's so weird. Oh, that's
He also
awesome.
just flew in on a 5 a.m. flight, so we're like, Shane, you all right? Or are you?
This is the time. This is the time to trap him.
I used to be known as the one that would leak everything, so
He is a Tom Holland on that team.
I do remember the first time we met you, we were sitting across the table and you were sitting next to the director of communications at the time, and literally every single thing you said, you just like looked at us. And you looked at us and said, like, okay, yes, I can say something to you.
And that's why I'm like, yes, do it. Yeah, go for it.
But I will say I would love to see the two big emotion characters of Tink and May. Like,
oh, that would be
amazing. Like, you know, in play, like both, you know, Giant Tink and May. That would be amazing.
Panda, that would be incredible.
That's amazing. All right, Naomi, what about you?
For me, I was most excited to see Baymax. So when he was there, like, I'm wearing my Baymax bracelet. So when I heard that Big Hero 6 was going to be included, because by that time I had left Disney, but when I heard that Baymax was there, I always thought it was just a character that I love, but then to hear and see that so many people did love Baymax as well was, I'm like, my people. Like, people love Baymax too. Yes, thank you. We are Baymax people.
That's so cool about this game. Like, I remember when Sergeant Tibbs was reveal.
Yes, he was so unexpected. We're like, Tibbs?
Wild. And I think that's so special about the game too.
Yeah.
We're like, wait, I thought I was the only person who liked Stitch, which I think
Yes.
our community is over that at this point. We all know everybody loves Stitch.
Yeah.
But getting to connect with people on your favorite character.
Exactly. And then my favorite reaction too is like Brent Strong, who's an Imagineer. He's like, who is this character? This is a Disney character? And it's just fun to get that reaction too. And people are talking like, who is this character? Where are they from? Did I watch that movie? And we've heard that so many people get Disney Plus to watch the movie, so it's just really great to bring people together to learn.
Ones that are in the cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
that's so
reconnect
cool.
back like, oh, I haven't seen that movie in forever. And it kind of helps to jog those memories and emotions that you felt way back when. And it's just really another way for everyone to come together to play Lorcana, but also to watch the movies and the TV shows and all the characters that you either grew up with or you loved or you want to pass the love on to your children.
It is an awesome opportunity to be able to feature those underserved characters.
Yes, yeah.
You
Those
know,
tertiary characters that people are like, what? Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
My
that.
dad was always a big. He always said that the horses were like the stars of all the Disney movies. So,
They are. That's true.
Yeah. He's like, yep, that's the star.
Yeah. They really carried the whole movie.
Literally, they carry the whole
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for being a part of this panel. I think I have glassy eyes in every single one of you. Hopefully some of you are also tearing up listening to some of these great stories because there is so much emotion and passion around this game and this community. And so thank you to all of you for being a part of this. This has been amazing. Thank you. You are all the best. For those of you all watching at home, you are also fantastic. Please continue to watch along on twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana. Join the Discord community if you can. We are talking always there, and we want to be a part of this and communicate even more and more often to you going forward. That's going to be my kind of purview going forward. So thank you all for being a part of this, and I want to say goodbye because we've got so much more stuff to talk about and plan going forward for this game. So thank you. Happy 2-year anniversary for Gen Con!